Alright, welcome to SFS, where I'm going to be continuing the series. It has been a long while, I don't even remember what I have to do. So, that's fun. Challenges. So, progress of life. Anyways, I'd say let's send a probe to Venus. And maybe send a satellite up. It's been a while since I've gone interplanetary, so this would be fun. I should probably start out with a probe. Basic fuel tank underneath. Two structural bits on each side. Structural bits like this. Some landing gear. So, yep, looks right. Two solar panels. And some OCS. Back. Just pull both of these out here. And I can put one of these probes back in. And that is practically the probe. During flight, we're going to be sticking up like this a bit more. But when we deploy, it's going to be, let's do this. Actually, yeah, this works. I need to add a docking port. Engine. And aerodynamics. Add two normal parachutes on each mini chutes. I'll just use normal parachutes. Two parachutes. Actually, yeah, two parachutes. Go to battle chutes. We have ribbon chutes. And conical. But I'm just needing the drogue chutes down here. Fact. Dynamics. There is a use of this thing. Boom. So I have set all of this up. This is gonna be the final probe. Yeah, I might as well put everything way down here. Gonna hook up a stage connector, make it a 6 wide. I'll just make this bottom fuel tank a 6 wide. Not too much what's gonna come from that, so that's not gonna be beneficial or gonna do too much against the probe. Get a normal engine under here, then we're gonna load up Starcraft Mark 6. Put it into build, like right here. Select this entire upper bit. Gonna get rid of it. In fact, I forgot to get some electrical parts out of this, such as replacing the solar panels with electric solar panels. Putting an OTG on it. It's gonna create a model gap, so like model gaps, putting an OTG, two OTGs on it, and adding a battery to it. Very important things. Now that I have all of this done, I'm just copy, paste, go to 8 wide, and then put this on. So this is what's gonna get rid of Venus. I just need to finish staging it. There is no staging. I just need to stage it. So it's gonna be a very long and very annoying process, but shouldn't take as long as I feel like it's gonna take. Let me turn off symmetry. I'm gonna unselect this and I'm just gonna go. Restage, might as well jettison off the fairing veil. Restage, flat, restage, flat, right. I don't need like these things, and these things. I can't talk about GGs. I'm gonna laugh if my volume is not going for my headphones. So just need to make sure my sound's decently down and my music's decently down, so you can actually hear me talk. This thing has a thrust rate ratio of 2 just because of the SOBs. Ooh, that's what I forgot to do. That is a pretty important step I just missed. Felt like I was forgetting to do something, and I was forgetting to do something. We have a 8 wide heat shield thrown on. And since I don't have enough time to put a normal thing in, I'm just going to use docking ports and secure it to the side. Then I also have to center it up on the launch pad. Staging wise, I also have to add a stage. It's gonna take this and these two off, and I'm gonna have to put it in front of this. Alright, let's hope this works. First try. It's gonna suck if it doesn't. Yeah, stage. Very, very powerful rocket here. And go into orbit. Once I'm in orbit, I'll be able to get into a stable trajectory of Earth using a gravity assist from Jimmy. Really simple. Button. Activate those. Using retro packs as Separatrons is really useful. Still not sure. Got a lot of fuel left. I gave a lot of fuel to this thing, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Thrust rate is 1.28. So really a decent thrust rate ratio in non-modded SFS. From the launch pad. That's always good news. Almost there. Fine. Keep burning even if I don't make it to 40 before I push. Almost picture perfect trajectory. Once I get to about here, I want to continue burning using what are supposed to be atmospheric ascent engines, but since this rocket was made for realistic mode, they are not. Mostly there. Last few bits of fuel, so to what's supposed to be upper atmospheric ascent, kind of like on Saturn V, and and I have a completely reset trust to weight ratio. It sucks, but is to be expected. Reeds are not long burning whatsoever. They were simply made to go up, and that's it. One mental space use whatsoever. But trying to get into a little bit. Take them. I probably already have a satellite to back it up here or something. I just completely forgot that I set those up. As I have said, it has been a long while. I get to a new trajectory. Once I do that, the transfer window is like perfectly in front of me. I will. You get really close to the moon, and I'll just use it to jettison myself out. Not towards Venus, sadly, but it'll help me get out of the influence of Earth. Which shouldn't be too hard, but you never know. I have recently noticed that my KSP videos have done relatively good. So I may make some more KSP videos. May not. Here's where I really want to lower down my throttle because I'm getting it really close to the moon. My goal is to just hook my orbit as much as possible. And boom! Escape. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit ahead of Earth's orbit just because of the way gravity assist works. I'm gonna navigate to Venus. I'm gonna go back here. Venus is fairly easy to land on. It's not easy to return from, though. Not easy at all. Keep on hitting my mic with my fingers, which sucks, but like, before I bought all the DLC, I managed to land on Venus. It's fairly simple. And that is coming from someone who self-taught himself the game. I did not watch any tutorials. I just at one point noticed, oh, I'm near the moon, and landed on the moon. So, yeah. Didn't even know what transfer windows were. Alright, oh, really need to drop throttle there. So it is, yeah, it's coming around. I need a S. Yeah, I need to rotate using LCS. And I need to just do a bit of a retrograde burn, that's all. Because I burned for too long, but that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my encounter fairly close to Venus. I'm gonna do a retrograde burn to go into its atmosphere. Of course, other side. And then I'm gonna hopefully survive atmospheric ascent. There we go. Which side am I encountering it on? Go for about here. It's really been a while since I've went to Venus. Like, right after I got all the DLC and stuff, originally on mobile, I was like, I can probably go to Mars, so I learned how to use it. I went to Mars instead of going to Venus because I only went like 2 probes, and then I accidentally deleted SFS. Of course, this is on phone, my phone, so then I got a new phone, and then I just lost it. So I lost 2 saves of it. Thankfully, the other one I still had installed, so I was able just to transfer all my blueprints over. Storing debris. That will mess. Give me a second. That was not seen. I just had that moment of realization of, ooh, I probably should not do that. I still have to edit this video. I have to do a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and time warp down here. Jettison off my next stage. Off to the side so I don't get hit with it on re-entry. I've been hit by stuff on re-entry. It is a death sentence in this game. Once I land that, that's all I'm really doing today. I'm gonna be really annoyed if this doesn't record. Go stress and fall, re-entry. Crap. Stressful. So I just lost both of my drug troops. And a lot of upsides. So that's a problem. Actually, the first interplanetary mission I did on my computer was a Venus mission. So, yeah. Kinda know what I'm doing. Which is a clear current. Yeah, I'm gonna have to activate my engine. I no longer have anything to slow down except for the drag engine. Back on my OCS. Not send myself into a flat spin with my OCS. Just trying to use my engine to slowly slow myself down. Take it a lot lower before I start doing a suicide burn. Which is the actual definition for a burn, where you wait to get super low and you just max out your throttle. Dude, please don't get mad at me. Now I'm going down. I would say I probably don't have to win until I only have to win until like 1,000 meters, 500, thereabouts. I'm already going at a decently low pace because of solar panels and all. Wish I could go to 5 on PC. I guess I'm gonna probably try to land over there. Yeah. I can easily do that. Except I kind of have to do the type of landing I'm not the best at, but it's fine. I could probably land with just my OCS. Huh. Shoot off to the side of it. We should actually land up there. I could probably just use my OCS. Oh, that's a bad idea to assume that. Oh, it's bit rusty. Just a bit. That went horribly wrong. It's fine though. Next time I make one of these videos, I will most likely not crash my rocket and burn up on re-entry. Oh, hopefully not do that. At least I got the Venus landing flick, you know. And realistically, this thing would have burnt to a crisp here pretty quick soon. So that is all for today's video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.